George Banco is a guarantor lender. We offer loans between £1,000 to £7,500 between 1 and 5 year terms. We typically offer customers loans to people who have been turned down by the banks. So we ask for a guarantor to mitigate sort of our risk, and it allows us to give them more affordable repayments. When we started George Banco, we had a very primitive phone system. It was a case of different phones blotted around what was a 5-seat call centre at the time. We had no idea how many calls were coming in. We only knew because the odd phone was flashing red and we would say, right, take that one. So after that, we really had to adopt a better solution. That's why we pulled in the help of Enghouse. We adopted 2 products of theirs, the Quality Management System and the EICC. It gave us the ability to see how many calls we were taking, how many calls each agent was taking, the performance of each of the queues, and it allowed us to build intelligence from there, really. And they put a model together that would help the business grow with us, not only financially, but in a sort of license-based agreement. So we're now a 27-seat call centre. At the start, we were 5 seats. I think when we implemented their solution, we were probably 6 or 7. The George Banco call recording facility that we have in place, I believe it's called the QMS solution, which is provided by Enghouse, obviously. It allows us to monitor calls, which is excellent because, say, an agent's getting into difficulty and flags down a team leader, allows the team leader to jump on, listen to the call and give guidance where possible. Also, from a compliance point of view, and we're obviously heavily regulated by the FCA, we need to demonstrate clarity, transparency of all our calls. So if needed from a complaints or training type environment, we need to export the calls and provide them where necessary. I would say that the main benefits since installing the solution would probably be the reporting that we see off the back of it. Like I said, when we first started the business, we really didn't know how many calls we were taking, how many we were abandoning, what the most popular route was through the IVR. So it was very difficult to really grow from a performance and analytical point of view, the business. So really it was the visibility and clarity of what was being delivered through the solution that helped us build where we are now. Well, we know that there's several other aspects of the system that we haven't used. We are currently experimenting with the power dialer functionality, which allows our agents to be presented with calls rather than dialing them themselves. Currently, our solution in place is mainly to take calls, but from what I understand and from what I can see on the interface, there's the ability to handle SMSs and emails. I think it's definitely on the roadmap of where we want to be in a few years' time. I think it's a case of building what we currently have and structuring it from there. But it's good to be able to use a solution that has that ability in place.